Originally hailing from Seattle, Washington, I started playing bass at age 14. My early influences included Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Rush, and Deep Purple, to name a few. My first original band, Culprit, was signed to Shrapnel Records in 1982 and recorded the track Players for a compilation record, US Metal 2 Unsung Guitar Heroes. Culprit then released its first full-length album, Guilty as Charged, also with Shrapnel in 1983. Culprit highlights include touring with Metallica, Queensryche, and Lita Ford. Culprit's single Ambush was in heavy rotation for 6 months on Seattle radio station KZOK, which won us the station's Best Local Band Award in 1983. Culprit was featured in hundreds of metal magazines across the world and are credited by Alice in Chains and Soundgarden as a key influential band that paved the way for the Seattle grunge explosion. I next joined forces with local Seattle band TKO, and we toured and recorded 2 records, In Your Face for Combat Relativity Records in 1984, and Below the Belt for RCA Victor Records in 1985. TKO highlights include touring with Dio, Ted Nugent, Foreigner, Robin Trower, and headlining in Japan and England. TKO singles include Give In to the Night and I Wanna Fight. Both were simultaneously in heavy rotation across the East Coast. The band earned Detroit's radio station WLLZ's 1985 Best New Artist Award and performed a live concert simulcast to over 500,000 listeners. TKO was also featured in magazines such as Circus, Cream, Hit Parader, Kerrang, and signed with the prestigious William Morris Agency. I next relocated to Los Angeles in 1987 and formed The Bang Gang. The band did 2 records for Mechanic MCA Records, Love Sells in 1989 and Vanity Kills in 1991. The band signed a publishing deal with BMG Music and did live showcases for the likes of Clive Davis from Arista Records, Jimmy Iovine from Interscope Records, and Gene Simmons, Simmons Records. The Bang Gang highlights include touring with LA Guns, Faster Pussycat, and Ugly Kid Joe. The Bang Gang's first single, Young and the Restless, was in heavy rotation on LA radio station KNAC, and the band broke Motley Crue's attendance record at the Metro nightclub in Vancouver, British Columbia. The Bang Gang's Love Sells record received England's Kerrang magazine's highest 5K rating, and Metal Scene magazine called us the next Guns N' Roses. The band debuted its video for the single Young and the Restless on MTV's Headbangers Ball, and it was in rotation for over a month. The song was added to over 100 US radio station playlists. In 1991, besides doing a few Culprit reunions, I basically retired from the music business to concentrate on starting my own business. After a few different ventures, in 1999 I started Legal Express Attorney Services. In 2010, we celebrated 10 years of being in business. I currently live in Huntington Beach, California. Both Culprit and TKO were honored at Paul Allen's Experience Music Project, or EMP Museum, in 2000. If you're ever in Seattle, check out the museum's Northwest Passage section. It's a really cool look at the history of music from the Northwest. Musically, I've been doing reunion shows with Culprit and TKO. Most notably, Culprit played Germany's Wacken Open Air Festival in 2001 with Motorhead and Wasp. In 2001, Culprit's Guilty as Charged was published in a new book by Rock Hard magazine called The Best of Rock and Metal, naming it one of the top 500 albums of all time. In 2003, I joined local LA band Painkiller, a Judas Priest tribute band, and had some fun. In 2006, Culprit reunited to support fellow Seattle legends Metal Church on a leg of their West Coast tour. In 2007, I formed a classic rock tribute band called White Trash A Go-Go. This band is really a lot of fun, and you can usually find us playing around Southern California throughout most of the year. In 2008, I was asked to write a preface for the book entitled Metallica the Club Days, 1982 through 1984, describing my experiences opening for the band on March 19, 1983. The book documents the first 5 shows and photographs taken by Bill Hale. In 2010, along with doing White Trash A Go-Go, founding member Johnny Duvall and I have put together a new Culprit lineup, and the band headlined Germany's Headbangers Open Air Festival. I had so much fun, Johnny Duvall and I are finally going to be working on a new Culprit record, along with releasing Guilty as Charged live with an accompanying DVD for a 2011 release. Along with doing White Trash A Go-Go, this is going to be an awesome year. To be continued.